This radio's taking a beating. I've got some questions about it. Maybe you guys can help me. Yeah, my cat got it. Lost a switch. I get paid $200 something for this on Amazon. TX16 2S or whatever they call it. TX16S 2. But anyhow, look, dirty it is. I ain't getting nothing special, but every once in a while I gotta clean that shit. It does have anti-static, alcohol, and ammonia free. I'm sure you can use anything. Wish I had some air though. Looks like I got a chunk of dirt in there. I feel like I should have gloves on when I'm playing. How about you? I mean, it's gonna get dirty. Why not keep it a little bit clean when you get the chance? None of my shit's running right now because I'm having problems with this and it's starting to bother me. I'm gonna start posting a couple videos. Maybe I get some help. Maybe I just won't understand shit. But yeah, something's stuck in there. I don't know if you'd see it. Yeah. Just a piece of lint. I suppose just could unscrew these. That's all I do later. I'm not sure if I'm going to get another radio or I know I need a backup radio. I like to fly a lot. But affordability is the question. Expensive shit. No matter where I set this thing, it has this wobble. Put this on the floor like this, and it just wobbles. And I can't figure out why, but it's pissing me off. I know I gotta get a new antenna, a new switch, try to figure out where to get it, things like that. Is it worth switching? Buy the switches, maybe buy another radio a little bit, maybe the box there. I was thinking, we'll see what happens. I'd rather not spend money, I'd rather buy drones that fly. But maybe somebody can tell me about the wobble. I'm gonna unscrew the handle, see if that fixes it. But I also have another issue. When I turn it on, you know, I got that in the middle, I got that in the middle, these are in the middle, all my switches are back, except for the one that's missing, but that had some sort of pit mode on it, designed for when I race, so I wasn't burning up the VTX, so if I crashed, I could just shut the power off or something like that. But anyhow, nor here nor there, a little bit cleaner. So when I turn it on, besides the stupid wobble I got, everything's down, throttle's down, I get the throttle warning. Why? I mean, this shit's down. So far, something's wrong with my radio, I can't figure out. Everything binded, nothing wants to move though. Maybe I gotta update the firmware. I've never done that, but I don't know. I'm not going crazy because I got a lot of things everywhere. System, Express, ELRS. Like if I'm flying, even if I'm just flying this, I'm flying that. I put this on 500. Keep that on 50. No, you bring that up to 100. Dynamic is off. I don't know if it should be on. Return button. Watch when I plug in a battery. When I plug in a battery. I don't know if you heard it. You can hear the radio. The neon LEDs are on. And I already checked. There's a solid green light inside and a little blinking red light that you can see in there too. I don't have the goggles on right now, but if I go to arm it, it does absolutely nothing. I'm trying to figure out why. If I put it down on the table, telemetry's lost. If I unarm it, I get the telemetry back. Everything's binded, so I'm not sure what to do. I tried to bind it with a 3 battery, you know, plug it in 3 times and then do that, but I want to unplug it so it doesn't burn up. So I'm not, well, let me try to put it on dynamic, see if that makes a difference. Switch mode, why? What is that? I'll keep it at Y, that's the way it was that I know. Or, dynamic. Link mode should be normal. Model match is off. So I don't know what the deal is. Try this one more time. I know the battery's charged, I just took them off the charger, 4.25. Only flew this for like a few days, maybe. Had it for about a week, telemetry recovered. But that's not what I was gonna do. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's see if I have to put it on beta flight, maybe calibrate. I'm gonna pause it. So then I got this other problem before we head over to beta flight. I got my slider set to the middle. But I can't get these together.
Trim center.
That trim is center, the bold purple one. But how do you move?
Trim center.
You know what I'm saying? So that moves the bold one. T2 moves the bold one over here. T1 moves one down here. But how do you move this one over here? Maybe radio settings? How about reset telemetry?
Throttle warning.
Reset session, I guess that didn't work. Still got the throttle warning. What I was gonna do, go into the hardware. What I made. That's all set. I mean, all this has been the same since I started. I don't mess with external modules yet. Serial port, aux 1, aux 2. I believe those have always been off since I've been using these since somebody set it up for me. I might have to redo it maybe, because I bang this thing around a lot. Warning, do not exceed. Okay, all that's been off. USB, VCP, CLI. I'm not sure if it should be CLI or Lua, but I'm going to keep it on CLI. Go to calibration. Press enter to start, it says. Enter. Center sticks, pot sliders, and press enter. This slider will only be center if I put it all the way up, and then it's centered. I don't know if it should. I don't think it should be like that because on this side it's set in the middle. If I go all the way up, it goes all the way up. Middle, middle, bottom, bottom. What is wrong with something? I mean, do I gotta take this radio apart? You think? What's next? But I'm gonna set it there. As far as this, as far down as it goes, this thing works great. So I'm just gonna hit enter, move access pot sliders, and press enter. I mean, this throttle won't go down any lower than that. But anyway, sliders all the way down. They seem to work. In the middle, middle. See this right side, middle is on, so I gotta go all the way up. Just to meet in the middle. Hit enter. Calibration completed. Okay. I ain't messing with that. I don't think I'm messing with this.
Flight mode horizon. Flight
No,
mode.
I ain't messing with that. Switches.
Flight mode horizon. Flight mode acro.
I got H on mine.
Flight mode acro.
It says 3 positions. I hope that's right. I mean, that's how I've been using it. But I haven't really been able to set my modes correctly either, so I'm gonna get out of this because I don't think that has anything to do with why this drone ain't running. I'm gonna have to plug it in. Pots. Wait, pots. Oh, we went there. Oh, wait a minute. Pots. I saw a slider. Right side. Yes. Oh, it doesn't do nothing when I hit that button. What about LS? Doesn't seem to do nothing when I hit the button. I don't want to mess it up now. But I could shut the right slider off. I don't even know what the right side is for. Or should it be on? I guess I'll have to Google that unless somebody has an answer for me. Alright, moving on. Switches. We already went through that. So I'll try this one more time. Plug it in. Battery 4.35, fully charged.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost.
So every time I arm it, I lose my telemetry. So I'm
Telemetry recovered.
guessing it's my modes. I gotta check my modes. Okay, let's check this little thing out further. This little V4. I know I was having I don't even know what the end of the Android charger is, but I got the data cable, one of the data cables in there that I found. I'm missing a few of them, I ain't gonna lie. Looks like it's not gonna connect with this one though.
Telemetry recovered.
Oh, the radio picked it up, but not. Let's see if this will connect. It will not. Disconnect.
Telemetry.
So I switched my wire out. Long ass heavy duty Android or whatever. Not the seat, but the other one. The beta flight picked it up. Telemetry recovered on the radio. I don't know if you can hear it. But of course, you know, I don't even know what that trim is for. But I'm having problems with it. I have to put this all the way up. That one's fine. I don't know if that makes a difference or prevents from flying. I don't know nothing about that, but I wish I did. Anyway, let's see what this thing is doing. Because it seems like maybe I just gotta set it down. Calibrate it. Which I'm just gonna do on the edge here. I'll hold it like that. I calibrate. But I tell you what, when I open this serial port, I'm gonna take this out of the camera holder. Serial port open with ID 1. And then what is this? Multi-V API 1.56. 4.51 beta flight. Flight controller info. Must scroll down. Firmware released on March 1st, 2025. Hummingbird board Hummer FOV4 version 0. Alright, so pause it for a second. Everything seems to be good here. So let's try this again. I'm not going to put the battery in this time. I'll just right away. Well, I know I'm calibrated because I just did it. I'm going to ports. And everything looks fine to me. I don't see anything out of place. I just see USB VCP identifier. Go to configuration. Configuration. Configuration game. 3.20 kilohertz, blah blah blah, accelerometer. Everything looks fine. The only thing I might be concerned, well, I guess I'm not concerned with anything on this page. Everything looks normal to me, but arm range, maximum arm range 180 degrees. So flipped over. OSD is on. Everything's on that I know of. Low power battery. It says 0.55 volts up top. Voltage 0.56 volts. I mean, I don't know what that means. Everything looks good there. I've never had a problem with power and battery. Fail safe. Shouldn't even have to deal with it with this V4. Everything looks fine over here. ARM aux1. Flip over crash. All that was working. I'm surprised. I don't see anything else there, but presets. Not really sure, but it looks like, yeah, I'm not really sure if I have anything selected. But like I said, everything was on fine. PID tuning. I'm just checking things out as usual, trying to understand the shit. But I mean, the PID tuning's still there. Let's see the receiver. That's the main thing. Since I'm plugged in, I ain't got too much time left. I gotta pause it and probably cool it off. All right, SPY, RX, EG, built-in RX, Express ELRS. My binding phrase is in there, which I don't know why. I never really. I mean, do I need that there? I don't like. But it's there, so I don't really understand. Maybe I gotta delete it. AETR 1234 set. Telemetry both are set. Let's see if I move my sticks. My sticks are good. Telemetry last on horizon. Yeah, I lose telemetry when I arm it. So I'm gonna hit bind receiver. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But I'm gonna unplug it and let it cool for a second. Telemetry was lost. I'm gonna hit save. Modes. Arm. Guess I gotta rebind it. Throttle warning for what?
Switch warning. Flight mode acro. Out. Telemetry lost.
If I hit the throttle, I lose telemetry. Why is that?
Telemetry recovered.
I guess only when it's armed. I guess that's a safety feature, but
Telemetry lost.
I lost telemetry. What if I hold this down?
Telemetry recovered. Out. Out.
So I mean, let's check the modes again. Maybe I didn't, but I'm at 500 hertz on the radio. Express ELRS, the damn thing's built in. What else? Mine does say race 1.128, and the link mode is set to wide. Modal match is normal. TX power I got set to 100 milliwatts. ID is off. What else can I say? And when I put the battery in, you can hear it. Everything sounds great.
Telemetry recovered.
Telemetry recovered, it says. Is there something wrong with the telemetry? Why was it recovered to begin with? Anyway, if I flip the switch, nothing. There's a solid green light in there. It's a solid green light in there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's blinking red. I think that's all normal. Let's see how I'm going to plug it in. Unplugged it.
Telemetry lost.
Plug this back in for a minute.
Telemetry recovered.
Telemetry recovered. So everything's good on the radio. Modes. Aux 1 and Aux 3. I only have 2 modes. Should I add range? Is that the problem? I don't think any of that's necessary. If I don't have anything, it should automatically be in. Maybe I need to do that. Every time I arm it, I get telemetry lost. Why don't I try this? Why don't I move this over here? Interesting. I don't know, everything looks good to me though. It arms. Yellow dot's there when I arm it. It's up there. So it should be set automatically necro. But I'm losing telemetry every time I arm it. Why is that? There's no other things. Let's see what the adjustments are. I've never seen anything in these. I got a lot of motors. I checked these already, but I mean, I could do it again, which we will in a second. I'm gonna pause it so I can let this cool down. Alright, so now I'll check these motors. Wait flight. I'm going to plug it in. Telemetry recovered, just like that when I plug it into the USB. I just don't know why it even says recovered. Everything in the receiver mode looked good. I mean, do I need to shut the telemetry off? I got 2 telemetries, I don't know why. Let's see what happens if I shut one off. Telemetry lost, so what happens if I try to find it without a battery in it? Bottom plugged in. Telemetry recovered. So let's try this. Save and reboot. Disconnect. Telemetry lost. Still nothing. Still solid green though, and a blinking red light. All these batteries are charged. All my shit is back. I don't know what else could be the damn problem, but I guess I could plug it into the ELRS. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe you guys can help me out because I don't know what else to do except show you the motors. Like I said I was going to do. All those are running, so I'm just going to plug it back in. And I'm just going to post a video. Maybe somebody can give me ideas on how to fix my stuff here. So I'm going to go right to the motors tab. I did this earlier, so I know. I'm going to plug it in. Battery says 4.28 volts, 4.29 volts. Huh. I'm going to try a different battery because I should say. This says 3.28. Weird, I just charged these. Starting to think my little solder job on these wires may have something to do with it. If these antennas are touching these wires, that probably can't be good. I don't know, with battery level 0.765 volts with no battery in it, so I'm kind of wondering what the hell that means. Those batteries are just charged. I'll try one more time. Does not make the startup noise when you plug in the battery this way. But usually I just dust one motor at a time. Turn her on. Pushing down, so I know it's good. Just the fact that it spins, I know it should be good. It all feels really good. I haven't been fun this much. Yeah, those work good. I know that's not a problem. Battery full. Start the motors. So everything's good on that. Bidirectional, 12 motor magnets, whatever. D-Shock 300. OSD is fine because when I look through it's fine. Video transmitter, sensors. You know, sensors feel great. Feel great. Clear, I don't know what that is. Alright, that's all I know what to do on this. Maybe I'll do a part 2 and try to go back to ELRS, or I don't know, could this wire really be a problem? I was having a problem before that, so I don't think so. Something to do with this ELRS communication. I always hit disconnect before you unplug this. I'm out of ideas. Maybe somebody can help me. I ain't saying I'm desperate, but I'm pretty desperate. I want to fly.